Hi, Michael Hellickson here with Club Wealth Coaching and Consulting. Often I'm asked, what makes you different? What makes Michael Hellickson different? What makes Club Wealth different? Why should I coach with you instead of one of the other 3 billion coaches out there that would love to teach me how to sell real estate? Well, there's lots of answers to that question. And rather than going to all the differences between us and the other coaches out there, and there's some good coaches out there, don't get me wrong. I've been coached by most of them. At some point in my career, over the last 20 years, I've learned from a lot of them. A lot of them have great things to share. That being said, we are different, and let me tell you how we're different. Number one, let's start with what is Club Wealth, and what does it mean? You know, people hear the word Club Wealth, and they think, wealth, is that just all about money? Is that all you guys care about is money? And the reality is no. Wealth is much more than that. Club, first of all, means an association or a group, and we like to refer to it as a family. You know, we really think of our clients as family. I think of my team as family. I think that the coaches and the administrative team members at Club Wealth are family, and we treat each other like that. What about association? Well, we associate with people that we hope will make us a better person. In fact, if you look at the average person we hang out with, our income will be the average of that group. If you take the top 5 people that we spend our time with, our life, our income, the way we are is going to be similar to those people we hang out with. All right. That being said, what does wealth mean? Wealth is not just all about money. Wealth is the abundance of valuable resources. So what are valuable resources? Well, certainly money is one of them, right? So what are some others? Well, we've got money, time, family, friends, God, most importantly, and you put that all together and that equals a lifetime of happiness. Think about that. Money plus time plus family plus friends plus God equals a lifetime of happiness. Now there's more to it than that, obviously, but those are some very key things that we've got to have true wealth in our life. You know, having all the money in the world and having a rotten family life is not wealth. That's not going to bring us happiness. Having a fantastic family life and being broke is not going to provide us with all the happiness that we could and should and deserve to enjoy in this world. You deserve to make more. You deserve to have a happy life. You deserve to have a wonderful family that's strong and that's in sync with your belief system. You deserve that. And here at Club Wealth, we want to help you attain that. So what are we going to do? How are we going to help you achieve this? Well, one, we're going to help you increase your income. That's obvious, right? So how are we going to do that? How are we going to help you increase your income? Well, we're going to give you a blueprint of exactly what you need to do. We're going to analyze your situation. We're going to figure out who you are and what you're all about and what's important to you and what makes you tick and where you want to go in life. And then we're going to give you that roadmap, that blueprint on exactly how to get there. Whether you coach with us or not, we're going to show you exactly how to get there. Now, assuming you're coaching with us, we're going to help you get there. We're going to actually put you in the car and we're going to drive you down the road and we're going to get you to where you're trying to go. We're also going to help you develop what's called the perfect daily schedule. This is really important. That perfect daily schedule is those things that you do on a daily basis, every single day, that are going to force you to succeed. And so this is stuff that gets planned out well in advance. This is not what you wake up in the morning and then decide you're going to do. There's actually a formula for this, and we're going to show you what that formula is, and we're going to walk you through that process and help you develop your perfect daily schedule so that you have no choice but to succeed. And believe me, it actually works. All right, then we're going to help you out with technology. We're going to help you build a team. We're going to help you with lead source. And by the way, did you know that there are over 2,000 lead sources out there, well over 2,000 lead sources that can help you build your real estate business? Well, not all 2,000 of those are necessary. Not all 2,000 of those are right for you. So what we have to figure out is, what are those lead sources that make sense for you? How are we going to help you take the most out of those resources, out of those lead sources, and put them to work for you and your business so that you're doing business in the way that you want and that you're making the kind of money that you want and you're doing it with lots of time off. So we're going to help you with things like building your business by referral, building your business through social media, prospecting, marketing. There's all kinds of different ways. We're going to figure out what makes you tick and what fits best with you, and that's what you're going to be doing. Then we're going to help you develop the ninja sales skills that you're going to need so that not only can you utilize these lead sources, but there's really 3 things, right? When you're in real estate, there's 3 things you've got to focus on. 3 things that you have to do on a daily basis. Do you know what they are? pretty straightforward. You have to be in the, and by the way, you're not in the real estate business. You are in the lead generation business, first and foremost. So you have to lead generate, you have to do lead follow-up, and then you have to convert those leads into paying customers. So lead generation, lead follow-up, lead conversion. 3 most important things that you do in real estate. We're going to help you with all 3 of those. We're going to teach you how to do it so we can get you down that road into that destination you're trying to get to. Now, what else are we going to do? We're going to help you reduce expenses. Now, this one doesn't sound like a lot of fun to a lot of people because, yes, it does involve budgeting, and you may or may not choose to do a budget, and that's up to you. But if you really want to achieve success at the highest level, you need to have a budget. You need to know, particularly in your business, how much should I be spending on marketing? How much should I be spending on staff? Where should my resources be allocated so I'm getting the biggest return on investment possible so that I can grow my business and still have lots left over for me and for my family? We're going to show you how to get discounts on a lot of the lead sources and technology we talk about. We're going to actually help you develop what's called a vendor program. So we're going to get your vendors to pay a lot of your expenses for you so that you don't have to. So that's huge. And by the way, you want to talk about saving money? That's going to do a lot for you right there. We're also going to then increase your time off. Here's the thing. Remember, all the money in the world does you no good if you don't have the time necessary to enjoy it. So we're going to help you do that, and we're going to make sure. In fact, I'll give you an example. I got a call recently from one of our clients' wives. She called me up, and she says, Michael, it wasn't a call. It was a Facebook message. She sends me this Facebook message, and it says, Michael, you're my favorite person in the world. I was kind of laughing at myself, and I replied back, why, LOL? And she essentially then told me the story of, look, my husband hasn't taken time off in the last 3 years, literally has not had a day off in the last 3.5 years. He's been coaching with you since February. This was in August. And not only is he now not only has he doubled his income over last year already, so in that short period of time, he doubled his income. He's also now taking all of his Sundays off, most of Saturday, and most of his evenings. He's now taking off and spending time with the family. I feel like I have my husband back. Thank you so much. Man, I got to tell you, that melts my heart. That's what I want to hear. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's why I love coaching. That's why I love helping and serving our clients. And by the way, that's what we look for in coaches. When we're adding coaches to our team, that's the mentality that we're looking for. We're looking for someone who that is the kind of response that gets them going. They're not driven by money as much as they're driven by the ability and the need to go out and serve others and help them at a deep level to improve their lives. All right, now, last, what makes us different? Well, we're talking about world-class coaching, and world-class coaching brings world-class results. Let me give you an example of what I mean by this. My son plays soccer. Many of you have children that play soccer or sports of some kind. And there's a lot of great coaches out there. My son, Austin, has played soccer for many, many years, most of his life. And I'll tell you, he's had some great coaches in the rec programs that he's belonged to that really were very well-meaning coaches that did very well. They worked very hard at providing a great program for the youth. Well, recently, he has been selected to be on a premier team. So it's more of a world-class team, right? This team travels all over. They play the best teams in the country. They play the best teams in the area. And guess what? They have world-class coaches. And let me tell you, the difference in the skill level between Austin before when he was in his rec leagues and Austin today, now that he's in Premier, learning that skill set from world-class coaches, night and day. Absolutely night and day. And I tell you, one of the big differences is not just the skill level of the coach, but that's very important because in real estate, for example, if you want to do 100 transactions a year, you really need to be coached by somebody that's done 100 transactions a year. Most of the coaches out there nowadays have never even practiced real estate. Furthermore, you need to be, when you're going to be working with a coach, if you want to get to 100 transactions a month, how many coaches are out there that have actually closed 100 transactions a month? Very few. I'll raise my hand for that one. Been there, done that. And I can certainly help you do that. And I can help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls along the way, as can our coaches. So we're very selective about who our coaches are. And by the way, when you have world-class coaching and you follow the advice of your coach, you live your perfect daily schedule, you follow the advice, you do the stuff that you need to do, you finish your homework, you show up for your coaching calls on time, you give it all you've got, you'll get those world-class results. So, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I hope that this has outlined a little bit about what makes us different, and I hope that you'll give us a chance here at Club Wealth to really help you take your life and your business to the next level. Signing off for Club Wealth, I'm Michael Hellickson. Remember, you are world-class.